Hey, what's up, guys? First and foremost, I have a little bug on me. First and foremost, guys, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that left a positive comment on my last video. I'm telling you guys, it really keeps me going. It keeps me pushing. And if I can help one person through talking about some of my trials and errors to keep going themselves, then I accomplished my mission. So thank you guys. Please keep the comments coming. And with that being said, I wanted to talk about a little update. Yes, I did not get the job. It did not go as I planned. But with that being said, we're going to keep going, and we're also not going to quit. So I'm back in my home state. I've been traveling around looking for work, but I'm back in Illinois, and it's nice to be back here. And I've been Ubering a lot here, and I've been making some money, not a lot of money, but I've been making a little bit of money, which is better than no money. I still got a lot of problems financially, and I don't have a full-time job. But with that being said, we're not going to give up. And even though we've been applying to hundreds of jobs and nothing's panned out, it doesn't define who I am. And I want you guys to know, my message to you guys is, no matter what your current situation looks like no matter what you've been through, even the things that you've done wrong, that doesn't mean that's who you are. And that's also doesn't mean that you can't change and your situation can't change. It just takes one thing to happen, right? One opportunity to come up, someone to see that who you truly are, your true colors, and that can change everything that's going on for you. So that's hope, right? And we have to have hope. We can't get stuck in this mind trap of the situation that we're in, even when it's not going well. Just like if we're doing really good and everything's going our way, if we let that get to our head, well, then we're arrogant, right? And so it's equally as bad. But yeah, my message is, and at least what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying not to get stuck in the position that I'm in, because those things don't define me, whether they're good or they're bad. That doesn't define my character. And whether I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz or I'm walking like I'm doing now, that doesn't decide who I am as a person. Every single day that you wake up, you get to make that decision. Sorry guys, there's so many cars. I try to go somewhere quiet, but anyways, there's so many things when you wake up that you get to decide that what resembles your own character, right? And things are obviously tough in this world. A lot of things just simply aren't gonna go our way. But at the end of the day, once again, whether it goes our way or it doesn't go our way, that's not for us to decide. You know, there's so many things in life where we just have to react to. We don't get to decide when something happens, but we do get to decide how we act. And I had a teacher that used to always say, you can't help the thoughts that you have, but you can decide how you're going to act to those thoughts. And I'm sure you guys get bad thoughts all the time, whether it's I don't like this person, so I'm going to do something mean to them, or, I feel sad, so I'm not going to do anything today. But if we can detach from our thoughts and know that in life, our biggest power is free will, and we get to decide the actions that ultimately we get to do. So even when you're in disparity and nothing's going your way, ultimately you can counteract those feelings with your actions. And once again, guys, I'm not saying this is gonna magically make life incredible, because it's just simply not. But that's what courage is. It's doing things that you don't want to do, right? And guys, I don't want to act like I'm preaching, because like I said, I don't have all the answers. I don't have everything figured out. But what I can tell you guys is, even though things aren't going the way I want them to in my life, I'm still gonna act in ways of positivity, because I have hope and I have belief. And once again, the main message I want to get across is, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what car you drive. It doesn't matter how big your house is. It doesn't matter if you're broke, if you're homeless. That doesn't define who you are. Who you are is your character. And that's honestly the only thing that truly matters. People remember you not by the stuff that you have. They remember you by the impact you had on them. And I think I've rambled on enough, guys, but I guess the main thing of this video is I just want to tell you guys that I'm not giving up, and I apologize that my last video came off as like sad. Yeah, I wasn't in a great mood, but I didn't want to make it a sob story, guys. I didn't want it to make it seem like I have the worst life ever, because I don't. Yeah, I'm going through some tough times. I'm trying to get a job, and it seems as if nothing's planning out. But even with that being said, I'm very grateful for everything that I have, and I don't want you guys to think that my life is terrible, because it's not. And your life isn't terrible either, right? Even when it seems like it sucks really bad, it's not terrible. And if you guys have friends that are true friends, like, spend some time with them. And if you don't have true friends, like, I'll be your friend. Leave me a comment, I'll respond if it's nice. Go look for good friends, because people it's all we have. Our character is all we have, and everything else is secondary. Once again, we should still go for our dreams and get the things that we want in life. Wow, there's a lot of bugs out today, guys. It's November. I figured that the bugs are gone. And look, it's really beautiful out here too. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but it's fall. But yeah, anyways, guys, like, we should go after the things we want, but at the end of the day, you're enough. You don't have to be anything more than you already are. And I'm serious about that. Like, all this stuff in this world, all these things that we do everything for, we go to school for, we work every day for, those aren't the things that actually matter, you know? Like, what actually matters is, like, your character and the people around you, right? So, guys, once again, I appreciate the love. I really appreciate the support. You guys are the reason why I keep making these videos. So I truly appreciate it. I hope I can impact more people. My last video got me like close to like 20 new subscribers, which is really cool. And who knows, maybe this YouTube thing will pan out and I can make something out of it. But either way, the 80 something of you guys who already are subscribed, you guys mean so much to me, and I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.